Hey y'all, we are back and we have another grant. And this grant opportunity is a total of $356,000 of free money for our nonprofit organizations. If you get anything of value out of this video, beginning, middle, end, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, turn on your notification bell because we don't want y'all to miss none of these deadlines. And this is partially like no deadline video. So we got rolling deadlines, we got deadlines. So whenever you see this video, there is going to be an opportunity for you to apply for one of these grants. Check out the small business grant playlist. There are several opportunities listed in there as well. We got a nonprofit grant playlist now, so check that out. And we got the ebook out. Okay, there's going to be a discount in the description on top of the introductory price that I have now. And it literally, as you can see, it's not a lot of fluff. It's 30 pages of content. And we talk about getting ready to apply for the grant, applying for the grant, if you get rejected for the grant, different resources on how to find grants. So this is literally the beginner's guide to what do I do when I'm trying to get this money, okay? If you would like to support the channel, come on over to the Patreon. I'm going to quickly show you what is in there and you can decide if you would like to join or not. Here's the Patreon. Of course, I know the information is locked, but once you decide to become a member, you'll be able to see the names of these different grants that I've posted. So the $5,000 grant, another $5,000 grant, there's cohorts, there's different resources, there are live trainings that I posted here where you can get access for free. It's literally anything that I think will be helpful as you are on this entrepreneurship journey. I don't want to stay here too much and take up too much of y'all time because I know time is money, but I know you'll come over and support the channel. Come to the Patreon. So let's get into this first grant opportunity. This first grant opportunity is for $6,000. It is a rolling grant opportunity. And on top of this one, okay, y'all, you can have a fiscal agent. Now, some grant opportunities will say, no fiscal agent, you got to be your own, separate tax exempt entity. And as I've said in previous video, remember, first step is going to be the state level of incorporating your business as a nonprofit. But then that second phase is going to be actually applying for that 501c3 tax exempt status, which is going to be at a federal level. And not everyone gets that. And then also not everybody is positioned to do all of the requisite requirements and making sure that administratively they are able to handle influx of funding opportunities. And if your organization typically doesn't get a lot of grants through the door, it might not be a benefit for you right now to, go and get your tax exempt status. Or if you're like, we were thinking about it, but now we really want this grant, then look into a fiscal agent. Essentially what that agent does, that agent makes sure that whatever money that you get through a grant opportunity, they will then receive that money for you, monitor the money, do all of the administrative work, and then you will pay a percentage to them. And that percentage will be something that is negotiated. Typically, it's under 10%. I have not seen any fiscal agent agreements that is more than 10%. And it will give me cause to pause if I'm going to pay over 10% for somebody to do the administrative piece. And then, especially if you start getting a lot of money, right? $6,000, yes, $6,000 of free money is a lot of money. But $350, $500,000, $1 million, that's when you need to go ahead and get your tax exempt status. And I highly recommend that you utilize an attorney to do that for you. So now that we got that out of the way, let's look at this grant. This opportunity is sponsored by Pro Literacy, and it is called the Literacy Opportunity Fund. And then the requirements for this grant: registered nonprofit with 501c3 status, but they do say that you can use a fiscal agent because I read the FAQs on this one. Have an EIN number, provide literacy services directly to students, be located within the United States, not have already received a Literacy Opportunity Fund grant this calendar year. This is a rolling opportunity that is provided for quarterly, similarly to our last grant opportunities with rolling grant deadlines, and then you can apply quarterly for various opportunities. We are now in their third quarter, because we're past the April 1st deadline, which that kind of just threw me off, but this is their third quarter because the deadline is going to be by July the 1st. And then it says notification of approval or denial will be sent via email 8 weeks after the submission deadline. You can ask for $3,000 up to $6,000. As I say in every video, please only ask for what you need. And then it says the application will open 1 month ahead of the deadline if any of the above dates fall on a weekend or a holiday. You can sign up for email alerts. I think you should always sign up for stuff like that because then you might get information about things that are not posted on the internet. And then the frequently asked questions, I recommend that you read those as well. And then once you get in here, you'll be able to apply. And hopefully y'all are granted this grant opportunity for $6,000, no less than $3,000. Now, this second opportunity is for $350,000. $350,000 of free money for your nonprofit organization. And when I tell you, I don't know what I would do with $350,000, but $350,000, especially for individuals that are serving communities, this can be a game changer. There's 4 different categories that they focus on for this opportunity. It is caring for people, caring through food, community, and caring for the planet. This stuff is a wide casted net, especially when you talk about community. So let's go over and look at the details of this grant opportunity for $350,000 of free money. This grant is sponsored by most people's favorite chicken place, which is Chick-fil-A. When I tell y'all, I don't go to Chick-fil-A, I'm a vegetarian, but the lines that be out on the streets for folks to get through it, but I can say they move fast as lightning, okay? So Chick-fil-A is going to give $350,000 of free money to a deserving nonprofit that is aligned with their mission, vision, value. As we've discussed, you gotta make sure there's alignment. Please don't just go out here trying to get money to get money. Make sure there is an alignment. And what I can say, because folks say, you know, Chick-fil-A is like the blueprint of customer service and community. So I can bet, and I am not a gambler, that they are going to be very intentional in whichever organizations that they select for these opportunities. So please take the necessary time to do your research, to apply for the grant. I highly recommend purchasing my ebook for an opportunity like this because you want to make sure that you are on point for this $350,000. And then also, you can get less than that. You can get $30,000. So again, ask for what you need. And then let's look at their categories. Then, you know, be either a 501c3 based in the US or this is Canada. So this is not just US based, it's US or Canada. So it's, you know, kinds of global, but, you know, we're still limited to those 2 countries. And then the category winners. So when they're talking about caring for people, 4 winners. Programs, so it's 4 winners per category, but there's regional winners as well because last year they gave away I was about to say 56. They gave away 46 grant opportunities, and 4 times 4 is 16 last time I checked. So they're definitely giving out more grants than just the 16 that we're going to discuss. They also will look at individuals on the regional level, but programs or projects supporting educational initiatives, including fostering character and leadership development, academic excellence, and community involvement in underserved youth. Caring through food, programs or projects focused on addressing hunger and food insecurity facing children and their families. And I've given several examples about food insecurity, what that looks like, possible programs that you can implement yourself if that's something that is a passion of yours and you wanted to, you know, start working on that. And then community programs or projects focus on providing housing and other direct services to support young people and their families. So again, this is a wide casting net, and most nonprofits are doing something in community, something with social services. So this could be the category that you apply for if you don't fit the caring for people or caring through food. And then caring for our planet, we already know what that means. Programs or projects that show care for our environment and our planet, or that demonstrate environmental stewardship through initiatives directly related to Our other True Inspiration Awards categories of food, community, and people. So community beautification, education opportunities, community gardens, which I've talked about to like I'm blue purple in the face, and then outdoor classrooms, etc. And then regional winners, which we've talked about, where there is an opportunity for somebody to win awards on the regional level. But what I will say is they are donating, I think it's up to $5 million. So they're donating up to $5 million. The deadline is June the 1st. I perused, I searched. I'm just going to say that I overlooked this. I did not see a timestamp for June the 1st. I didn't see if it was 11:59 Eastern time. Again, though, y'all, with these grant opportunities, especially small business grant opportunities, nonprofit grant opportunities, this type of money, $350,000, I would not be waiting until the 11th hour. And that's pretty much it, because, you know, we cannot do the walkthroughs for the nonprofit grant opportunities. But again, $356,000 of free money. One of these opportunities, no deadline, rolling deadline. So if you're looking at the video late and you missed the $350,000 worth of free money, you can still go after that $6,000 worth of free money. If you got anything of value out of this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell. We cannot be missing this free money and these deadlines that are out there. Check out the small business grant playlist, nonprofit playlist. Come on over to the Patreon, get the ebook. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day. And I will see you all next time.